Hey, it's Ina, and I don't have anything to review today or anything specific to talk about, so I want to go over my Nintendo 3DS and DS collection. Nintendo is actually how I got into gaming, so I have a pretty decent collection. It's definitely not a lot, mostly because this is my childhood collection and I haven't bought any new DS games or 3DS games because a lot of them have gotten really expensive, sadly. But I have a soft spot for the DS line, and I also got rid of a lot of my Game Boy games when I was younger, so that is very depressing. But at least I still have these. Like I said, I don't have a lot, so this should be a quick video, but a lot of these games have a very special place in my heart. So the first game I want to go over is Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days. This was one of my favorite games when I was younger, and I just loved it. I remember being attracted to it because I saw Mickey and then anime on it. I had no clue what the Kingdom Hearts series was, so my first entry was this, and honestly it's been my only entry because I never got into Kingdom Hearts besides this. I have an ungodly amount of hours on Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games. I don't know why. This became just one of my favorite party games and I was just hooked on it. Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2007. Crazy. I very casually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! On 4Kids when I was younger, so that's why I bought this, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I ever actually got good at this game, but I had a fun time with it, and that's why I haven't gotten rid of it. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a good time. Naruto Path of the Ninja 2. As you can see, I was a bit of a weeb when I was younger, and in a way I still am, and I don't think I ever actually beat this game. I think I had trouble on it, so I might have to go back someday, because, I don't know. I remember really enjoying the art style of this, because it's I think turn-based pixel art. You can see the focuses. But yeah, you can build your squad, and it was very cute. I remember enjoying it despite, I think, having problems. I had an obsession with Nintendogs, so I bought this Catz game to sort of complete my animal obsession, I guess. And yeah, it's literally just a cat game. You could give your cats little hats and then care for them. I honestly don't remember much about this game. Do I even still have it? I do. Okay. And yeah, self-explanatory. I also have Spectrobes 1 and then Spectrobes 2 Beyond the Portals. I sort of want to replay both of these. I had a really good time with these when I was younger, and people were saying these are Pokemon clones, and in a way they sort of are, but if they had to be a clone of anything, maybe Digimon. But I thought these are really fun when I was younger, and I think I want to give these a try again. I think it'd be interesting to see if they hold up. And it's crazy because they're by Disney, and I completely forgot that this is by Disney. So yeah, Spectrobes, possibly underrated. Or maybe they actually are just bad. Now we're going to enter the bulk of my collection, which is mostly Pokemon titles. Pokemon is what got me into gaming, so that's why I have a ton of them. First, we're going to start with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Darkness. I am really due for a replay of this. This was one of my favorite games when I was younger, and it's just iconic. I think anyone who's played these games knows how iconic they are, and this is probably one of the best in the series. This one makes me very sad. My Pokemon Ranger copy. Not because it's a bad game. I had a lot of fun with Pokemon Ranger, and I damaged my screen a lot. But I'm missing the copy. I opened it one day and realized it was empty, and I'm so sad about it. Like, I was actually really sad. I have no clue where it went, and if I have to buy like a loose copy of Pokemon Ranger just to fill this box, that's gonna suck so bad. Next is a 3-in-1. I have Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum. There was a time in my younger life where I was obsessed with getting all copies of the game for some reason, even though it's so minimal of a difference between the versions, except for Platinum, obviously. But I don't regret it, you know, I'm glad I have all these copies. I think these games are some of my favorites. And sometimes I wish I did get all the copies for other Pokemon games because they are so expensive now, and it's quite irritating how expensive they are. But as much as I love Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon White is my favorite. Black and White are so good, and I wish I bought copies of both of them because they are my all-time favorites. Got the manual and everything. I miss when games had manuals, but yeah, I love Pokemon Black and White. Such a good game. I am also in need of a replay of this as well. And of course, since I have Pokemon White, I also have to get the sequel. I got Pokemon Black too instead. And yeah, so cool. I love that it's a direct sequel to Black and White. And I just, you know, not much to say. I love the Black and White series. Whatever remake they make of these, I hope and pray that it is good because I have so much love for these. Now I'm gonna go over my loose copies of games. I have Guitar Hero Decades on the DS. And if anyone else had the DS copies of Guitar Hero, you'll know how unhinged they were. And I don't have the little adapter for the DS anymore, but I also had fun with these games, but I had a lot of wrist cramps too. I also have Guitar Hero on Tour, and yeah, it just had different songs than Decades, so I really don't remember much about this game. I think I tried to sell these, but they're sort of useless without the adapter, so I'm just gonna have these now forever. Next, I have 2 copies of Nintendogs. I think one is Dalmatian and Friends, and then the other is Dachshund and Friends. I played a lot of these. I love Nintendogs, and Nintendo is wasting away their IP, but they're so fun. Love these. Lastly, I have a loose copy of Pokemon SoulSilver for the DS line if it focuses. This actually isn't mine, it's my boyfriend's, but you know what? I am taking temporary custody of it, I suppose. Since I have my loose games out, we're gonna move forward to the 3DS games, and we're gonna start with Fire Emblem Awakening. If it focuses. Fire Emblem Awakening wasn't my entry into the Fire Emblem series. It was probably like the 3rd Fire Emblem I played. I really like this game a lot, actually. I love the cast. Stay focused. But we're just gonna... It's a good game. It's not mine either. It's also my boyfriend's, but it's, yeah. Play it. It's a classic. But I feel like people will get mad at me for saying it's a classic. But I enjoy it. I like Awakening a lot. We're gonna end with my little stack of 3DS games. I don't have a lot of 3DS games, actually. I thought I had more, but I guess I didn't buy as much as I thought I did when I was younger. But we're gonna start with Pokemon X. I need to replay this, mostly because I feel like I didn't like it that much. And with Legend ZA coming out, I really want to just get a refresh of what the Kalos region does. Is it even Kalos region? I really don't remember much about this game, but I don't remember liking it, so I want to see if I was correct in that. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, so good. Really, really solid remake of Pokemon Sapphire. I actually have Emerald. I used to have Sapphire, but I don't know where it went. But this is a really worthy remake, and it's very well beloved, and it's very fun. Really good post-game content too. Next, I got the box version of Pokemon Ultra Moon. I need to clean this up. This tape annoys me. But yeah, this is what the box looks like. Oh, forgot. Looks like a tag. I think this came with like a keychain. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was a keychain. And then here's the actual box. I had fun with this. I'll admit that Alola is not my favorite, but I still had fun with this region. Maybe I should just replay a lot of the 3DS games, because I feel like I just don't really... I feel like I didn't vibe with the 3DS region as much, which sort of sucks. I enjoyed Alpha Sapphire, so the 3DS line of Pokemon wasn't like a disappointment to me or anything, but I don't know. Maybe this was just my age where I just was sort of being more critical of Pokemon, I guess. These are my last two games in my 3DS collection. I have Animal Crossing New Leaf. I freaking love this game. It's so good. And I feel like I played it for a lot longer than New Horizons, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people on YouTube agree with this sentiment. But I don't know, maybe I can do like a mini tour of my 3DS. It would be like me recording my DS because I'm not buying a capture card for the DS line. But it'd be fun, and it's super dated. Like I have if you like Danganronpa, I have a flag of the bear thing. I forgot what its name was. I'll post a picture of this. But that little bear thing is my flag, and it's so funny, and it just, I don't know, it's obnoxious, but in like a fun way to see how, it's like almost like a time capsule of that time in my life, and it's super fun to look at. I find it so funny that we are ending with this game because this game was my first Fire Emblem game, and oh my gosh. I have a soft spot for this game, actually. I really do like the Fates line in like a way that it's sort of like a love-hate relationship. I love these characters, I love the cast, but the story makes me so angry. I played through both Conquest and Birthright, and it was a lot. The story was intense in like a really bad way. It made me angry, and like stories don't usually make me angry. And then after I tried to play Revelations recently because I wanted to buy it before the eShop closed, I got extremely angry because the story was just so bad and I was so annoyed. And I was sort of mad that I even bothered spending money on it. People want to shit on the Fire Emblem Engage story, but at least the Engage story made sense. Fire Emblem Fate story did not make sense. And as much as I love the characters, sometimes they were so stupid, and I could go on and on about how much I love Fates, but also how much it makes me angry. Like, I really want the collector's edition of Fire Emblem Fates, where it has all the games on the cards, but also the idea of spending $100+ on this game makes me angry. But yeah, that's just my mini rant about Fire Emblem Fates. I love this game, but I also hate it. But I thank it. I thank it for introducing me to Fire Emblem, because without it, I would have never known about it. And that's something special. I hope you enjoyed this video on my collection. I want to buy more, but also I don't because of how expensive DS games are getting now. But maybe one day, because I love this line, and I still have all my consoles, so why not play like some of the older games. I'll probably do videos on my Switch collection and then my PlayStation collection, because I have a good chunk of PlayStation games, but not a lot because I try to think smartly about what I'm collecting physically, and also I am really held back by the space that I have in my room. So I have to think more critically about what I want to buy and stuff. But thanks for watching this quick video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. And I'm not sure what I have planned, but I will for sure see you on Thursday. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.